All right, guys. So UFC 326 just happened last night. Been seeing some
Yes,
pretty
sir.
mixed opinions on it. I thought the card was pretty good, but clearly the main event and some other fights had left people dissatisfied. So let's get into that.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was a pretty good card. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, this was so boring. This is like the worst card ever,"
Yeah,
which that's kind of crazy. I get the whole it being the BMF title and stuff, and maybe it didn't live up to that hype,
yeah,
but regardless, it was a pretty good card, I thought.
yeah.
So
From
let's get
start to
into it.
finish, wasn't the worst thing ever. Starting off
Yeah,
with what was it, Gregory versus Ferreira?
yeah, yeah. And we had a whole yeah. So to start off, we were wrong about a lot of
Yeah,
stuff. I'm just gonna say that
we do
first
got
of
to
all.
preface it with that for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna pretend like I, you know what I mean. But yeah, we had a pretty crazy knockout there.
Yeah, complete flip of the switch from what we said
Yeah,
last time. We thought it was going to be, the exact same thing as the first fight, and it was literally the complete opposite. The
yeah,
same thing happened, but in a different direction. You had Gregory
yeah,
knocking him clean out, knocking him stiff
yeah,
in,
yeah,
what
bro.
was that, the first round?
Yeah, it was in the first round. And, like, dude got his revenge, bro.
Yeah, that's for
And that
sure.
was Ferrera's first fight in the UFC too was
Yeah,
Gregory Rodriguez. So yeah, that was I guess yeah, another 1-1. So I mean that was cool. So
yeah.
we saw that. And yeah, bro. I mean, it was pretty short, so there's not too much to
Not too
say.
much to say about that
But
one for sure.
yeah, y'all go check that out. It was a pretty brutal punch there at the end.
Yeah.
So but yeah, then we got the mythical Michael Johnson versus Drew Minecraft Steve Dober.
Yes, sir. The blockhead.
So yeah, so yeah, this we were wrong about this one too.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if we really said a prediction, but it's just Michael Johnson, how he's like, if he's on it, he's really good.
Yeah.
He's like a really hit or miss guy, and last night was a miss, I
Yeah.
guess.
Because what was he on, a
But
3, 4 fight win streak before that? And we were
yeah,
thinking, he was going to continue it and
yeah,
complete swap. You had Drew Dober
yeah,
going in there clean, combos. Michael
yeah,
Johnson
yeah,
throwing his usual stay on the outside, but he just came straight
yeah.
through, knocking him
And
clean out.
not to take anything away from Drew Dober, bro, because that was a beautiful knockout.
Yeah.
And what we saw for like in the beginning of the fight, it didn't really. I mean, nothing too crazy. Like Michael Johnson hit him at the beginning and stunned him a little bit, and then not wasn't too much going on until
Yeah.
the end where he knocked him out. And it was a pretty cool knockout, bro. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. That one
So
was definitely pretty satisfying to
yeah,
watch. Not for Michael Johnson's
yeah.
sake.
I didn't get to see all of it too because my stream was cutting out.
The same.
But yeah, up from the next fight and onwards, I saw all of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, and this next one, Raul Rosas and Rob
Oh,
Font,
man.
probably the most boring out of all of them. Actually,
For
not
sure.
probably,
Yeah.
for sure
For
was. Yeah, it's
sure.
like not even close.
This I agree with the snooze fest accusations.
Yeah,
Like this fight I can say
yeah,
confidently yes.
yeah. It was just kind of Raul Rosas kind of stayed comfortable and just kind of held him on the ground for the whole time,
Yeah.
except for the first round. It wasn't really. Some people actually had Rob Font winning that first round,
Yeah. Not
but
much ground and pound, not much submission threats. Uh
yeah,
it just makes me wonder how's he going to fare against the top 10 when he's actually cracking into it. I don't think
yeah,
that's going to work too well. He needs to evolve his game a little bit, but he's young, so he has a lot of space and time to do that. So,
yeah. Because this definitely isn't his final form, bro.
yeah.
We're gonna see this dude grow,
We
and
hope
it is
so.
cool though. Regardless, I mean, yeah, we hope, but it is cool regardless. Being ranked at his age
Yeah.
and fighting a dude and beating a dude of Rob Font's caliber.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just kind of, like I said, he stayed comfortable. He held him down. It didn't really look like he was trying to submit him at any point. He was
Yeah.
just kind of going for the easy win there, which I mean, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, it's not that entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was at the end he was saying he's going to fight for someone from the top 10, like anyone.
Yeah.
He's hungry, so be cool to see what happens next with him.
Definitely possible. next up after this, we had Bohalio and RDR, and
Yeah,
you had Bohalio just pushing through. Complete flop of what I was saying last time because obviously I was saying I thought those awkward angles and like that weirdness would kind of work on Bohalio, but what I was truly feeling in my head, and I wanted to go back on this, was that Bohalio's like strength just he seemed like he was so much stronger in every position he was in. When it came to just marching forward, he was able to just push through. It wasn't able to get a knockout or anything, but I thought those like weird angle punches would work on him. It did quite the opposite. You saw Bohalio going in there with that
yeah,
forward pressure and excelling with what he's good at, which is that.
yeah. It was I think that turning point of the fight was him getting hit in the nuts,
Yeah.
and he went pretty crazy after that. I don't know
Yeah.
if y'all saw. There was a little moment where, he had to do some adjusting,
Yeah. He's
and
rubbing his
there
nuts and
was
humping the air.
yeah, there's a little crowd reaction there, and it got called out. But I mean, dude, I mean, you're in that position, bro. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you gotta
You got
think.
hit.
People say like, "Oh, that's weird," or like, I think Joe Rogan was like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that on TV."
Yeah,
Not only is it just getting hit in the nuts that hurts enough, but getting hit in the nuts by somebody who could potentially knock you out or submit you at any moment. I'm doing whatever I
yeah,
gotta do to be comfortable after
yeah,
that. You know?
yeah, bro. Like, dude, you get sh- literally shatter your nuts, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, that's So
But that was
yeah,
that was a very entertaining fight. I saw a lot of people saying it was a snooze fest. I thought that was a good fight.
yeah. I thought it was a good fight. It
Nobody
was
completely outclassed either, though.
yeah, and I said RDR. I had RDR going into it, but RDR showed up, and I thought he looked pretty good. It just Kyle got the best of him this
Yeah,
time.
it's just Kaio's next opponent is probably what is it, DDP?
Yeah, well, that's who
Yeah,
he called out DDP at the end there.
yeah,
So that would be, I guess, the title eliminator.
yeah, and I just
If
feel
it,
like
yeah,
DDP is like a big bro version of RDR. Like he's got
yeah,
that weird fighting style, and he's just a
yeah,
lot bigger. Like just like Kaio is like a big dude for middleweight.
yeah,
DDP is as well. I just see DDP dominating him in that fashion, and
yeah. No, me too. I'll definitely take DDP in this one for sure.
yeah,
If that's the next fight, but it'll be cool to see. He's rising up in the ranks, and you know,
yeah, and
there's a lot.
RDR probably isn't dropping a lot.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think RDR, I mean, he showed up. I would say he kind of stays where he's kind of at, and,
Yeah,
see where he can go from there because I mean, he came and he fought, he competed.
he did
They
well.
both looked really good.
Yeah,
So, yeah, just like probably hitting him in the nuts might have done something,
yeah,
lit a fire under him.
true.
So, yeah, that might have, I don't know. I feel like that probably does something,
Yeah,
but, you know,
and then we move on to the main event, which was the Bronx versus Blessed Holloway.
yes, sir.
And that was
That,
so you had so many complaints about this fight, and it's like, man, I thought that was a
yeah,
good fight, not worthy of the BMF
yeah.
title. Definitely diminished the entire point of the BMF title, but regardless of that, an amazing fight.
Yeah, this is the main one that I couldn't have been more wrong about
Mm-hmm.
because I had Max going into it.
Same here.
Max, there was probably not a single point in the fight where I really thought Max had the upper hand.
Yeah,
Charles grappling was just too much for Max, let's be real.
complete domination, like manhandled him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, bro. And it was like he was suffering there, bro, because he was hitting him with those ruthless elbows,
oh
bro.
yeah, I was wondering how he
I
didn't
was
open him up with any of those.
Yeah, and there was a couple points too. I thought he just had him, bro. He was right about to submit
Oh,
him, but
submissions. Yeah, there was
didn't
a
happen.
couple times I
Yeah,
was watching. I was like, dude, he's literally about to get the rear naked. There was like what 2, 3 times
yeah,
I was watching. I was sure of it.
yeah, bro. But I mean, yeah, just like gotta give it to Charles, man. Such an entertaining fighter,
Yeah.
and just like takes him down in like the first 30 seconds, like instantly going for the kill. Like
Yep.
that's we love to see that.
Yeah.
So
And
shout out to Charles, bro. That's
it was
put
it
on a
was
show.
the opposite of what I thought. In terms of we forgot to mention as well that their first fight was the complete different side of
Yeah,
this. Like Charles got injured. It really shows the difference in elevation of Charles as a fighter because he got like injured in their first fight, but Max was still like dominating him if I remember right. I thought that it would kind of go the same way. Max with the linear fighting style, being able to push through Charles's, outward looping punches and whatnot, but that's exactly what worked against him. I mean, Charles was using those hooks perfectly, timing them, those knees, those teeps, those,
Yeah.
just grabbing him and slamming it on the ground whenever he wanted to.
Yeah, bro. It looked pretty clear to me how it was
Yeah,
going pretty fast, but I didn't really see it actually my stream cut out a little bit in the first round, so I missed a little bit,
yeah,
but everything after that, it was pretty it was straight dominance from Charles, bro. Like dominated, man.
yeah,
So,
dude. I mean, I don't see Max, going anywhere after this. I hate to say
yeah.
that and see that because everyone loves Max
Yeah.
and Charles, but it's like
Yeah.
he's got
Yeah.
killers above him, dude. He's got Armin and Elia and then Charles. And I just don't see him becoming champ, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but
Yeah, I mean, no, it's definitely not gonna happen. I mean, I
yeah.
never say never, but I think and the thing is too, the reason I picked Max, or a big reason, was because of Ilya, and
Oh
Max
yeah.
fighting Ilya and Charles fighting Ilya were very different. Charles got pretty much destroyed instantly, right?
Yeah.
And then Max actually put up kind of a decent fight against Ilya. So
Yeah.
just that goes to show, there's a lot more to it. It's more styles than anything.
Yeah.
But
Next up
yeah,
it's what? Armin and Charles probably rematch because obviously it's not happening with
maybe.
Elia and whatnot, and it's
Yeah,
like that's I think he could get it done in the second. I mean, he damn near choked him out in the first fight. I think that was a lot closer
yeah,
than people thought, if I remember right. It could happen again. He could make it
yeah.
happen again.
No, for sure. But yeah, we'll just have to see, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot coming up right now.
for sure. And then next up is the long-awaited announcement, the craziest announcement
Yeah,
of what probably like the past 10 years, I'd say, and probably for UFC history in general, was the White House card got announced.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, there's a lot to go into there.
Yeah,
So we'll probably have to save that for the next video.
very
But
exciting stuff, but we gotta save our
yeah,
predictions for next video.
yeah. And also we don't know if anything's gonna change or whatever. It's
True.
still a few months away. So, but damn, bro, it can't believe it's actually happening, bro. Like
Yeah.
actually on the White House. So
Yeah, dude. Exciting time to be an MMA fan right now. I mean, there's so much
yeah,
going on. There's a lot to
yeah,
look forward to. And if y'all want to see our predictions or what our breakdown, I guess, of the White House card, that'll be in the next one.
yes, sir.